From the city of brotherly love and Citizens Bank Park, MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Cleveland Guardians taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Singy, here in Philadelphia, the hometown fans are excited.
This is one of the best places to play when you're playing well. No one more passionate than these Philadelphia Phillies fans. And this ballpark's still one of the most beautiful parks in all of baseball.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And starting this one, Christopher Sanchez. Having a pretty ridiculous season so far, Singy.
Yeah, you see there with the sub-2 ERA, very dependable guy, and he's been pretty much lights out so far this season. So, you know, when a guy like this takes the mound, Boog, I'm expecting to watch him get into a rhythm quickly and just move through a ball game. Sometimes you can see some big strikeouts. Other times it's hard to even know he's there because the innings go so quickly.
Underway here at Citizens Bank Park. Ball. Out front, rip foul. Two and one now. Foul ball there. Come on, Christopher. 2-2 now. That one lifted to left. Marsh on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Here's the Guardians lineup now. This is one of the best teams in the league when it comes to drawing walks, Chris, so we'll probably see a very patient approach from them.
Yeah, Boogie, that's often what leads to a lot of runs scored. You get runners on base, you work that pitch count up for the opposing pitchers, and then you take advantage when they make mistakes. You get into that bullpen. You can tell that everyone up and down this lineup just comes in with a great plan of attack, a lot of patience, just like you said.
That one blasted deep to right. That's got a chance. And that one is off the wall. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Everything came together for him. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been. But obviously, you have to be happy with that result.
One out, runner at second. And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. Just missed. Man at second. Left field, way back there. And it's off the wall. The run comes across and the Guardians score first. It's 1-0.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
One down. Now it's going to be David Fry.
That's down.
And the 1-0.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, one out.
Batting fifth, second baseman.
At the plate, Travis Bazzana. And that one fouled off.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Ground ball could be 2. Feeds to second, out there. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Batting fifth, shortstop Brian Rocchio.
Here's Brian Rocchio.
Keep an eye on this at bat because even though it's early, it could change the outcome of this game. Look for your pitch and attack it.
That's in there.
This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got one run in, you got to try to get another one or maybe 2.
In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. Hoskins on third. Bazana on at first with 2 down. And a foul ball. One, 2 now.
Ball, that's inside.
Cleveland up a run, looking for more. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Guardians 1 and the Phillies coming up. Back here in Philadelphia and towing the slab for the Cleveland Guardians, Gavin Williams. What should we keep an eye on here?
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
Trey Turner stands in for the Phillies. This is a guy that they are counting on to deliver, and early on this season, it's been a struggle. Bottom line, his resume says he's a good hitter, just has not gotten off to a very good start. And you got to figure regress to the mean, water finds its level, all those sayings, that he will end up having a good year. The 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he got him. One gone, bottom half of the first. Take a look at the lineup. This is an offense, Chris, that's having a hard time scoring runs right now.
Yeah, sometimes things just aren't going to click, and unfortunately what happens is players press, they try to do a little bit more, and they get out of their game. You've got to let the game come to you. If you chase it, it's going to run from you. So this is a team that just needs to calm down, relax, and understand that they're going to come out of this.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. One down, Phillies down a run. Close one, doesn't get the call. And the count is 1-1.
Ball 2.
Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And there's ball 4.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Challenge from behind the dish here, and that just scraped the zone. The call is overturned. They'll keep both their challenges. Back to work, 3-2 now. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a payoff pitch. And he walked him.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Man at first, Bryce Harper at the plate now. Singing, he was on the cover of Sports Illustrated at 16 years old. And, of course, MLB The Show in 2019. Base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And now it's Alec Bohm.
He's done a great job making contact recently, batting over 300 so far this month.
In the air, right field. Martinez gets under it. Takes it in for the out.
Batting fifth, left fielder, Brandon Marsh.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. Fastball for a strike. Two on, two outs. Strike two, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Struck him out looking. Buckled him with the backdoor breaking ball for strike three.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Back here in Philadelphia, top of the second, Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians. Kwan getting the start in left. He made his major league debut in 2023, and he was a fifth-round pick back in 2018. Right through there for a strike. Sets him down on strikes. Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea. Austin Hedges now. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. Pitch misses, and that is ball one. Good eye by Hedges. Assigned to home plate duty is Ricky Holiday.
Boog, and something I've heard players saying about Ricky's strike zone is how he will call the high strike. That could be something that's tough to deal with, especially if you've got a pitcher out there coming at you with high velocity.
This to third. Boom. Throws to first. Two up, two down in the top of the second.
Batting ninth, center fielder, Petey Halpin.
Two outs, base is empty. Stepping up for the Guardians, Petey Halpin.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Comes up empty.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Ball. Down.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Two down, nobody on.
That's outside.
Stays alive. On the ground to third. Boom. Throws out to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Back at Citizens Bank Park, we head to the bottom of the second. Adolis Garcia stands in for the Phillies. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
1-1 now. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike two.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
Struck him out without a swing. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. This is Bryson Stott. And the 0-1.
Ball.
Good job to fight that one off. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Let's go, Philadelphia.
Swing and a miss. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Really good hard bite to that breaking ball for the strikeout right there. I mean, he was able to bury it down below the zone, and that's throwing the pitch with conviction. Good thing for the pitcher, he's not going to miss in the zone, and that's where you get hurt. Excellent execution with 2 strikes. That could be a big weapon for him in this start.
JT Realmuto steps in. And that one a little below the knees, and it's 1-0.
Hey.
Got him to chase one above the zone there.
Really consistent release point. He's been able to pitch up and down and have excellent command at both locations.
In the air, left field. Kwan has a beat on it, and that'll do it. Nothing across here this half. We head on down to the top of the third. It's the Guardians 1 and the Phillies nothing. Back here, Citizens
Leading
Bank
off
Park.
for the Guardians,
New inning getting
right
started.
fielder,
Angel
Angel
Martinez
Martinez.
digs in for the Guardians. And that's a fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in. It's a leadoff double to start the third.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Now it's Jose Ramirez. That one fouled off. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. That one finds the zone. That is strike 2.
Ball, that's outside.
Man at second. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Got him looking. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. So now with one away and a man at second, and it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. Fair ball. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. Safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. And they lead by 2.
Comes through with the RBI. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And now the first baseman, David Fry. Fouled off. He was late. Hoskins at first, one gone. Knee high, that's in for a strike.
Very well executed changeup right there. If he can command the fastball consistently, that's going to be an important pitch in terms of him turning this outing around.
0-2 now. This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. Man at first, one away. And a foul ball, he stays alive. That's a laser base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds it second with one gone.
Really good swing right there. You got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
So in now for Cleveland, Travis Bazzana. He's 0 for 1. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. Runners at first and second with one gone. Line shot into the gap, should score at least one. Headed for the plate. One run across, coming home. The relay throw. The tag, safe. And it's 4-0.
Nicely done. Brings home two. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
And up next for Cleveland, Brian Rocchio. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
Ball one.
Runner at second here, one gone. And that one fouled off.
You know, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
Right through there for a strike. Some bullpen action for Philadelphia. Orion Kerkering up and loosening in the pen. Alvarado also throwing. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Now the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. His first at bat was a strikeout.
Nope, outside.
Two outs and one in scoring position. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. Line drive, base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. And he's out.
Right there.
Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Well, it's pretty difficult to throw a base runner out at the plate with 2 outs on a base hit to the outfield, but an excellent job of coming up with it, getting rid of it quickly, and throwing on the money. That is great technique from start to finish. Nice job to end the inning.
Back here in Philadelphia as we go to the last of the third. Justin Crawford stands in for the Phillies.
Those are the pitches that make you wonder if this offense is being too patient with their approach. Lots of fastballs in for strikes, not even a swing. They're more than capable of making contact with those pitches, so they need to let it fly.
And that one was indeed a strike. No challenges left for them now. Missed inside with the curve.
0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that, and good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
The 1-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. So the Philly batting order turns over. Trey Turner now led off the game with a strikeout. That one found hard the other way.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Foul ball. Pretty
Standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, He'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
No question about this one. It's out of here. He'll take a trot around the bases. And they cut into the deficit. It's 4-1. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden, they're back in this ball game.
One down. Now it's the DH, Kyle Schwarber.
Hey.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. One out, bases empty, and a run in here in the last half of the third. That misses.
Ball one.
Ball one. And that one hammered. That's back there. Out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they inch closer. It's 4-2.
That's some Schwarber power for you right there. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Ball one to
That's the ball.
Bryce. The 1-0.
Outside, that's a ball.
And another ball.
Inside.
And it's ball
No, that's a
4. He
ball.
missed
Take
down
the
low.
base.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Third baseman, Alex
One gone,
Bohm.
runner at first. And here comes Alec Bohm.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
That one misses. That's 5 straight.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Chases that one upstairs.
The high fastball, particularly for young hitters, can be hard to lay off of because you see it so well at eye level, but it's really hard to catch up and get that top hand to work on time.
To the right side. To Rocchio at second for one. What a double play that was. Inning over. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 4-2. Start of the fourth.
Leading off
Stepping
for
up for the
Cleveland,
Guardians.
catcher,
Austin Hedges. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
You know, these Guardians really producing with runners on. It's been a right place, right time kind of game for them. They put a bunch of runs on the board, thanks in large part to 4 hits with runners in scoring position.
In there, got him looking, and that one split the plate.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul
Up
something
next
off,
for
extend that
Cleveland,
at bat.
center fielder, Petey
Petey
Halpin.
Halpin digs in for the Guardians. Grounded out his first time up. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. He'll take a jog around the bases. And they tack one on the board. It's 5-2.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away. There was a sinker up in the zone. It looked like it came out of the pitcher's hand a little bit too early. Doesn't have the velocity that good four-seam fastball does. And at the plate, he didn't miss it.
So the Guardians lineup turns over. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Angel Martinez.
Ball, that's outside.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Ground ball, left side, and foul ball. Crushed, left center field. This one's deep, forget it. They go back to back, and they add a run. It's 6-2.
Just a nice job. Recognizes off speed as that leg hangs in the air a little bit, but he gets it down, hits against a strong and firm front side, and that's knocking a cheesesteak out of somebody's lap.
I would be upset if somebody knocked a cheesesteak out of my lap, I'll tell you that.
I don't think that's possible. You're too quick.
And the Phillies manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make a move. Christopher Sanchez is done. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Orion Kerkering on the pitch out of the pen here.
Left-handed batter at the plate, and he's been excellent in those matchups this year, so this seems like a calculated move.
One down. Here's Jose Ramirez. 1 for 2. Looked like it was a little bit up. The 1-1. And a foul ball. Two runs across in the inning. Top half of inning number 4. Backed off the plate that time.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And that one inside, and it hit him.
Up next for Cleveland, the designated hitter.
Rhys Hoskins to the plate.
Ball, that's low.
There's a strike. 95 of that one. One and two now. Got him swinging.
Up next for Cleveland, first baseman David Fry.
David Fry digs in for the Guardians. He's 2 for 2. Runner takes off. There's a ball. Safe at second.
Well, I'm sure that steal will raise a couple of eyebrows because of this big lead, but I think it's more respect for their opponent, knowing that they've got to continue to add on if they're going to win this game. Don't take it as an offense. Take it as a sign of respect.
Man on second, 2 down. And there's a foul ball. Here's a 1-1. This one in the air right field. Garcia heads after it. Can't get there. This one lands foul. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Runner at second, 2 down. Struck him out swinging. They limit the damage here. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. Now a 6-2 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back at Citizens Bank Park, ready to go, bottom 4. Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies.
Well, these Phillies doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Check swing called strike. That's strike 2.
Still relatively early, but with a pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
On the ground, right side. Gets it to first. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Up next for the Phillies, right fielder, Adolis Garcia.
So up next, Adolis Garcia. Struck out swinging his first time.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Way upstairs, 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's a ball.
Now a pop-up on the infield. Fry. And he makes the catch. That's out number 2.
Up next for the Phillies, second baseman, Bryson Stott.
2 down, bases empty. Bryson Stott getting ready to hit. Struck out swinging his first time.
Ball, that's off the plate.
And that's a little bit high. And it's 2-0.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Outside.
Ball, that's out.
Ball 3.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone. And the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Fastball for a strike. Two down, nobody on. Upstairs outside, that's ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Real Muto stands in here, leaves that one off the inside.
Looks like he was trying to get to the front door with that curveball. It's definitely a finesse pitch, but it backed up a little bit on him and stayed inside.
The 1-0. Out towards right center field. Martinez settles underneath it. And that is that. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Guardians 6 and the Phillies 2. Back here in Philadelphia, their offense has produced a lot of hits so far, as we see from the spray chart.
Yeah, it looks like they've been spreading it out pretty well in this one, Boog. Spraying the ball all over the yard. Good team effort at the dish. You know, these Guardians, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well. With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Inside just missed. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Brian Rocchio, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. Still 2 challenges left for them. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle to base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
For Cleveland, left fielder
Stephen Kwan stepping in now for a critical at bat. First pitch doesn't find the zone. The Guardians trying to break this one open. And we're at the top of the 5th. The 1-1 is fouled off. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. No messing around with the pitch calling in that sequence right there. 4 pitches, all fastballs.
Yeah, and that makes me think that was the plan before the at-bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball, why throw him anything else until he shows you he can handle it?
2 aboard with 1 out. Austin Hedges digs in for the Guardians. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Really expanded the zone right there with that fastball off the outside corner of the plate. Got him to chase it, That's a tough one to lay off of because it starts close to you and just continues to run away from you in that batter's box. So it's a really nice pitch with 2 strikes.
Now pitching.
They
for the
turn things
Phillies,
over to the southpaw,
number
Jose
46,
Alvarado.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep this score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
So in now for Cleveland, Petey Halpin. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a foul straight back. Two on, 2 outs.
Yep, that ball went out.
Now one
Ball
missed. Battling here as he fouls it away. Two on, 2 outs. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. Guardians strand a couple. They lead it 6-2. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. And now for the Phillies, Justin
center
Crawford.
fielder, Justin Crawford.
You know, these Phils, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
The 1-1.
That's ball
And
2.
on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
That's
Ball,
outside.
that pitch is out.
Full count now. Swing and a miss, 98 miles per hour on the gun.
Up next for the Phillies, shortstop Trey.
So the batting order turns over. Trey Turner will hit next. He's already homered here in this one.
Oh, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Quan should have this one. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Phillies, designated hitter.
And Kyle Schwarber will come up. He has, as they like to say,
Let me guess, Boog. Light tower power?
that's right.
Ball, that's just out.
Two down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5.
Hey.
And that drops in for a strike.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Next
That's
offering
ball
misses down and away. Bryce Harper waits on deck. Fouls that off to the left and will do it again. 2 down, nobody on. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And he saw
That's
8
right.
pitches
Ball 4.
before earning the walk. Really professional AB.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
So a man at first. Bryce Harper, the next to hit. High fly ball, right field. Martinez ranging back. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Phillies strand 1. They still trail it here. It's 6-2. Back at the ballpark, let's take a look at some of the moments that stand out to us. Angel Martinez digs in now.
Right fielder Angel Martinez.
There it was. Oh, here it is. Hit it. He gets a take, gets ahead in the count.
And a swing and a miss. Struck him out looking. Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's a challenge. And the strike is overturned after review. So they've still got both their challenges. Here's a 1-2. Cut on and miss, struck him out. One away.
For Cleveland, third baseman Jose Ramirez.
Here's the third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Nope. Outside.
The lefty, the 1-0.
Aye.
Broken bat, roller to first.
Foul ball.
And it goes just foul. The 1-2. And that skips in the dirt. Well struck right field back there. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Throws to second. In safely with a double. His second of the day.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. So close to blasting that one out of here the other way, but well, it's very tough to do when you take on the outfield gap like that. Beautiful swing, though. Let the ball get a little deep and drove it to the opposite field.
1 out. Runner at second. Rhys Hoskins now at the plate. Hoskins pushes it foul. Man at second. He swings and fouls one off. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Oh, it's a really good pass of the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way. Just let it travel a hair more.
Caught him looking for the K.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
David Fry getting ready to hit. Sliced hard but foul. Runner at second, 2 down, and we're in the top half of the 6th. That one ripped but foul.
That's outside.
Let's go, Phillies!
Nope, that's inside.
Next one is off the plate, and now it's 3-2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. It's the Guardians 6 and the Phillies 2. Back here in Philadelphia, bottom of the 6th inning, Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Ball.
Hit hard to the ground and up the middle, base hit. And they have their first hit since the 3rd inning.
Up next,
I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Brandon Marsh, the next to hit.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Aye.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here. He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
Here's a 2-2. Hit hard, should be extra bases. Here comes Bohm around third. He'll score. It's a 3-run game, 6-3.
Well, that gets them a little closer in this one. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. You can drive a ball like that. More often than not, you're picking up enough.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Gavin Williams departs, and he's not going to be happy with himself. New pitcher on the mound in a moment.
Now pitching for
New
Cleveland,
pitcher now, Tim Herron.
29.
Well, he's been a bit of a
Herron.
wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes. He's definitely struggled with free passes this year.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Adolis Garcia stands in for the Phillies. One on, nobody out, a run in here in the bottom of the 6th. Out towards right center field. Halpin gets under it. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Was able to move the runner up to third on that deep fly to center, but I think this point he wants to get him over and get him in.
Now it's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. He is struck out, and he is walked. Right through there for a strike.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team
on the ground, right side. There for the out. Runner scores from third.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
And now it is JT Realmuto. Line drive, base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Up next for the Phillies, center fielder,
Digging in, Justin Crawford.
Off the plate, ball 1.
The 1-0. Yeah, that's fouled off. Realmuto, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Now this one gets away from the catcher to second. Save. And now a man into scoring position.
Going to have to buckle down and make a pitch or two to get out of this little jam he's worked himself into after the 2-out hit. Then that wild pitch. Good time to step off, take a deep breath.
Man on second, 2 down. In the air, left field. Quan heads after it. Got it. Really had to move for that grab. And that will end the inning. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We're through 6 full. It's the Guardians 6 and the Phillies 4.
Now pitching.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Brad Keller.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
Here's the second baseman, Travis Bazzana.
Second baseman, Travis Bazzana.
And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Stirring in the Phillies bullpen, Tim Mesa. The left-handed reliever appears to be getting loose. The 0-1. The sweeper catches the low part of the zone for a strike. That one almost got him. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Another 1-2. And a good eye there.
Out.
He goes down looking.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, you know, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough, to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
And up next for Cleveland, Brian Rocchio. 1 for 3. Just missed.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. 2 down.
Up next for Cleveland, left fielder.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Stephen Kwan. Out to short. Trey Turner gloves it. To first. That is the inning. The Guardians go down in order. They're up 6-4. Set for the last half of the 7th. And here's the Phillies leadoff man, Trey Turner.
Trey Turner.
That's a ball.
Hey! The 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. In time to get him, 1 away on the strikeout. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. I mean, you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Here's the Phillies DH, Kyle Schwarber. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game. And just like that, they're within a run. These fans are really excited right now.
Back into this one, Boog. 2nd home run of the game. And take a look at that scoreboard. Everything feels different all of a sudden, doesn't it?
1 down. Now here is Bryce Harper. And that one clips the corner. Splits the plate. No balls, 2 strikes.
Ball, that's down.
Good job to fight that one off. The Guardians trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Tim Herron gives way, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. The Guardians going with a new pitcher, Sean Armstrong.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Alec Bohm. Looking to get the tying run on base.
Down.
Got one
That's ball
close,
3.
ruled the ball. And it's 3-0. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And that one did find the strike zone. They'll keep both their challenges. Diving, makes the grab. What a play.
Great diving catch to end the inning. That'll fire up the dugout for sure. Time to go swing it.
Back here in Philadelphia, we go to the 8th. Austin Hedges digs in for the Guardians. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Jonathan Bolin, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Banks getting loose as well. The 1-0.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touched it.
Oh, great stop. Throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Up next for Cleveland, center fielder Petey Halpin.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Petey Halpin. That misses the zone. Ball 1. On the ground, right side. Stop. Whips it to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
For Cleveland, right fielder Angel Martinez.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Brad Keller out of the game. And as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back.
Now pitching.
Here's
for
the new pitcher for the Phillies,
number
Jonathan
52.
Bolin.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than 1 hit per inning pitch so far this season.
Back to the top of the order now. Now here is Angel Martinez. And that misses. And that's ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. That one finds the corner. That's strike 1.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
That's a ball.
And now 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Two down, nobody on. That one just missing inside. And now it's 3-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Payoff pitch. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Nothing doing for the Guardians there, as it remains a 6-5 ball game. On to the bottom of the 8th. And now for the Phillies, Brandon March.
Brandon March.
First pitch swinging. Movement in the pen for the Guardians. Cade Smith, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. Here comes the 0-1. Late on that fastball. Here's the 0-2. That one is absolutely belted. And that gets down in the corner. Into second base. The tying run is on with a leadoff double.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that. A chance now to even the score and maybe extend this game.
Adolis Garcia stands in for the Phillies. 0 for 3 in this one. Right down to shoot. Strike 1. So the tying run at second.
Nope,
that's outside. And 1-1. That's a little bit low. Man at second. And that one fouled off. Two. Battling here as he fouls it away. Two down. And he grounds one to the right side. Down the line, and it's foul. Two now. And a sweeper misses for a ball. Bryson Stock on deck for the Phils. stays alive. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Sets him down on strikes. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Now it's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. And fouled off. Chop back up the middle. Rocchio. Throw to first in time.
You expect to see shortstops make great plays, and it's especially important in a big moment like that. Nicely done.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Sean Armstrong done for the afternoon, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching for
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Cade Smith.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
It'll bring up JT Realmuto. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
Close, but called a ball. And that is ball one. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. Still two challenges left for them. Man on second, two down. And that is out of play. That one misses. Ball one.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the eighth. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
Foul tip straight back, and that squared him up in the mask. That didn't feel good. One, two now. Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
We go to the ninth. Stepping up for the Guardians, Jose Ramirez. Close one, doesn't get the call. And it's 1-0. Some bullpen action for Philadelphia. Tim Meza, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. That misses, and the count is 2-0. That one misses, and that's ball three. That's through there for a strike.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
And now a full count. Ripped on the ground to second. Stott over to first in time. And the leadoff man retired here in the ninth.
Cleveland, the designated hitter, Reese Hoskins.
And here is Hoskins. Check swing went around. That's strike one. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Clips the corner, and it's 0-2. Chases in the dirt, slider there. And it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout.
Well, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me, it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your two-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to come in early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss, as you did right there.
Now at the plate, David Fry. That one a little bit high, and that's ball one.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the ninth, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth.
Nope.
Swing and a ground ball. Stott over to first in time. And that's the third out. Guardians go down 1-2-3. They lead it, however, it's 6-5. Bottom of the ninth. And now for the Phillies, Justin Crawford.
It's so important to stay within yourself, especially for this hitter. Not known to be a power guy or a home run hitter. He needs to set the table by getting on with a walk or a base hit.
Late swing, foul to the left.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
One-run game, bottom 9. Now 1-1. Ground ball right side, it squirts through. And that puts the tying run on base.
Just a clutch at bat right there. Big time swing when this team really needed it. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Trey Turner at the plate. And ball one. Flips the corner. 1 ball, 1 strike.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Now a quick throw to first. Crawford back in on a dive. Tying run is at first. And the home team trying to pull it out. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths, it's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders, have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
And now Kyle Schwarber. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
Yo one. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. The Phils with the winning run at the plate here in the last half of inning number 9. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Phillies have just 1 out remaining.
Oh, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts. So they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs 1 more out.
Quick move to first. Crawford dives back in safely.
He's got plus speed, but in this situation, all eyes are going to be over there trying to keep his lead tight.
Harper in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. Swing and a miss.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
The 1-1. They're down to their final strike.
That's a big run over there at first base. He's got some speed. Let's see if they send him.
On the ground to the left. And that's just foul. The Phillies with the tying run on at first. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Up and in. 2-2.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
A little bit high, and the count's full.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And the tying run is on base.
Well, that's a pretty significant 2-out walk as it moves the tying run up into scoring position. It's definitely not what you're looking for from your pitchers late in the ballgame.
Big spot here, bottom of the 9th. Down to their final out. Alec Bohm will hit next. Trying to deliver as the hero. And it's through for a hit. Around third. He'll score, and the Phillies tie the game. Here comes Harper around third. The winning run crosses the plate, and the Phillies win it on a walk-off 7-6.
In this situation, this guy's looking to put the ball in play and find a hole somewhere. Well, he did exactly that. Drives into a very cool walk-off win.
One-run game here today. Your final score, 7-6. The Phillies hang on to win it. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.